just thank you. I'm sorry, Jim. I'm sorry, Jim. But I tried, and 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 I tried to get it right. I'm sorry, Jim. I'm sorry, Jim. I'm sorry, Jim. I'm sorry, Jim. But I'm not going to make it to the open mic. There's no way I can make it tonight. I'm sorry, Jim. I'm sorry, Jim. I'm sorry, Jim. I'm sorry, Jim. I know I told you I was coming this time. I told you I was coming this time. But I couldn't get it right. I'm sorry, Jim. I'm sorry, Jim. I'm sorry, Jim. I'm sorry, Jim. Even if I could catch a ride, I must admit I'm afraid to go outside or go in any place that cool. I'm sorry, Jim. I'm sorry, Jim. I'm sorry, Jim. I'm sorry, Jim. But they just put my kids' high school on lockdown after hearing the sounds of shots fired. And I thought to myself, where do we end up on that whole arm the teachers thing? I'm sorry, Jim. I'm sorry, Jim. I'm sorry, Jim. I'm sorry, Jim. But, oh well, even if they aren't the teachers, it's the worst case scenario. It's going to be 2 injured, 1 suicide. And then the police, they arrive. And they announce it was just some shots outside. It was just some people practicing their Second Amendment rights by squeezing rounds into the sky. So the shots fired threat is over. And I thought, in that minute and 4 seconds of panic and possible destruction, caused such a terrible interruption. There's no way I can play today. Sorry, Jim. Sorry, Jim. Sorry, Jim. Sorry, Jim. I'm afraid if I came down and played, I'd expose the ugly truth. And you guys would find it way uncute. And it'd be the last time I ever played this room. Sorry, Jim. Sorry, Jim. Sorry, Jim. Sorry, Jim. Sometimes I show up late. I hang in the back and I don't participate. You see, it's been 45 years I've tried to play it straight and yet still create the illusion of the first time that we've ever connected on that rhyme. And I think, am I the paint or the brush? Am I the note or the space between us? Poet synapses and simulation, he's trying to find a way, but Jim, you're the one that facilitates. I'm only attempt to create. You are the soil, you are the soil, you are the soil, 1,000 seeds need to grow. You are the sky, and I'm just a bird. That's the first song of 2020 for me, and obviously written to Jim Jacob Meyer. I was sorry. I actually showed up 3 times so late I couldn't play. And you sent me a very nice message saying, you know, the hours are 7 to 9:30. And I didn't know what to say to Jim other than, I'm sorry. I sometimes can't, you know, Freddie Jones is my ride, and he's terminally late. So this is my 45th year of playing professionally and playing out and writing songs. And I'm celebrating all year. I have a goal of playing 100 stage shows with 500 different songs. This is 15, and that was 105 on songs. And there's a bonus too. I'm attempting to do it in 10 states, and that multiplies my winning numbers at the end. I'm not sure how I win, but. So, Wanted Man, those of you know, it was my first modular song where I decided to just write the chorus and then make up the verses until they stuck. And that's how we got Wanted Man. And my son, Papa Z, put a great rap verse in it. And I'm really close to being able to perform that rap verse, so since he's not around, I'm doing solo again, so I can bring that song back. But this was the second of those songs. It's called These Are the Days. These are the days, these are those days. These are the days, these are those days. These are the days, don't talk about days. These are the days, these are those days. These are the days of being someone, and then suddenly being one. And look around and find love is all around. Love is all around. Love is all around the man. Love is on the ground. These are the days. These are those days. These are the days. These are those days. These are the days. Those who talk about days. These are the days. These are those days. Days of Al-Qaeda. Planes in the buildings. Fighters falling from the sky. Lights just coming out here. War and rumors of war. War and rumors of war. War and rumors of war. These are the days. These are the days. These are the days. These are those days. Days the world turned faster. These are the days of many disasters. These are the days of shooting stars. Everyone wants to be a star. Everyone wants to be a star. And there you are, a shooting star. These are the days. These are those days. 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 All the days, all those days. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to pick this one off, so I don't have to bring it back in another set. I love it, but it's just, I'm learning a bunch of other Steve Earle songs, and I always like a song that, you know, at a certain point in time can make me cry. When I was first learning to play this, I had about a rough week where I was going, I'm not even going to be able to play this on stage. I'm breaking down. Steve wanted to know what it was like to be on death row, but he had one concern going in, which was these people he interviewed, he get too personally caught up with. And with Jonathan, this is exactly what happened. And in the end, after 6 months, he was going to the chamber. Jonathan said, Steve, can you be there? Because I have no one who can come. I have my mother come there. So Steve was set in the exact position he didn't want to be in. To go, yeah, I got to show up for this guy to watch him die. Jonathan's song. once said he'd mail my letter. Chaplain waiting at the door. Tonight we'll cross that yard together. They can't hurt me anymore. For I am going over yonder, where no ghost can follow me. There's a place beyond here where I'll be free. I believe in my radio to Johnson. Tippy go can have my fan. Send my Bible home to Mama. Call her every now and then. For I am going over yonder, where no ghosts can follow me. There's a place beyond here where I'll be free. I believe. I can't say I don't have it coming. I could never pay enough. All my ripping and my running, I heard every one I love. I am going away yonder, where no ghosts can follow me. There's a place beyond here, I'll be free. I believe. So the world will turn without me. The sun will rise up in the east, shining down on those who hate me. I hope I'm going to give some peace. For I am going over yonder, where no ghosts can follow me. There's a place beyond here where I'll be free. I believe, I believe. Yeah, I knew Copperhead Road was just a drone thing, but I knew there was something going on there that it wasn't just the droning of the decoder, and it's just a little walk. It's on, but I've been a very lazy guitarist, and I haven't practiced like I should, and because of it, it's only at the 45th year that I'm starting to pick on some of these fun things. This is besides the song you heard, I got 2 songs, new songs that I'm not playing out live yet, and the song before that is a song called Shoulders of Giants. Oh, we are standing on the shoulders of giants. We didn't earn it, we haven't learned it, but we will stand here on the shoulders of giants. We haven't earned it, we haven't learned how to be so high. Working through all and a state that's appalling, but we will stand here on the shoulders of giants, latent defiance of our own self-reliance. That's how it binds us so goddamn hard. truly beguiled, like the light of God's smile. And on that giant shoulder we pile, oh, we are standing on the shoulders of giants. We didn't earn it, we haven't learned it, so we were standing on the shoulders of giants. Laid defiance of our own self-reliance, that's how we find us so goddamn hard. Said that God was dead. There's some that were talking, and old Stephen Hawking, at the event horizon. Well, it's quite surprising. Well, Aristotle, he came on for 5. Some of the parts, that's where it all starts. At Einstein, find a new set of lines. It all happens at once. You don't understand that you're nuts. We are standing on the shoulders of giants. We didn't earn it. We haven't learned it, but we will stand here on the shoulders of giants. Man, we're way up here. Okay, this one's from 37 years ago, and it was a closer for me, probably 2 of those years. It's called Tonight. And since it's tonight, it works out. Tonight, I will take my wings, and I will pick them up, and I will pick them up, and fly till I've landed safe by your side. I will see past the obstructions there. I must mentally prepare to take flight. My aim in mind tonight. But when I take my wings from where I left them lay, when I last flew, on my leg braced hard, I was overdue. I lost sight, I withdrew. But tonight, I will take my wings, and I will pick them up, and I will put them so I'm not fighting that way anymore. I want to scar all the madness. I see before my eyes. All my light shall burn the sky. My wings and I, and tonight, oh, when I take my wings and I pick them up, and I will put them on and fly. Play in the song now. Sure. Okay. Do you have a choice? Freebird. Yeah, you can't afford that. Not gonna be that. Yeah, you can't afford Freebird. You can't afford the Freebird price. You cannot possibly afford the.
Got to restream
Yeah, no, it's not that. Oh. Because, you know, then they're going to be wanting something like, oh, yeah, now I know what I'm going to play. Thank you. Thank you. Now you've given me the end of the song. Well, Grandpa pissed his pants again. He don't give a damn. Brother Billy's got no guns drawn. He ain't been right since Vietnam. Sweet home Alabama, play that dead band song. Turn those speakers up full blast. Play it all night long now. Play it all night long. Well, Daddy's doing sister salad. Grandma's dying of cancer now. The cattle all have brucellosis. We'll get through somehow. Sweet home Alabama, play that dead band song. Turn those speakers up full blast. Play it all night long now. Play it all night long, yeah. I'm going down to the food drop in, see if I can drink enough. There ain't much to country living. Sweat, piss, tears, and blood. Sweet home Alabama, play that dead band song. Turn those speakers up full blast. Play it all night long now. Play it all night long. Well, I saw Cotton. I saw Shaq. The Southern man, will you take them back now? Alabama, your Cadillac's got a wheel on the ditch and a wheel on the track now. Rick Neal, young, sing about it. Rick Neal, put it down. Hope Neal will remember. Southern man don't need him around. Southern man don't need him around. Well, sweet home Alabama, play that dead band song. The speakers up go blast. Play it all night long. Play it all night long. Play it all night long. Warren T-Bonds. Play it all night long. I'm Big Daddy Cole. You can find me, Lee Cole, on Facebook, KOHL. Just like the store right under the check. And or Lee Big Daddy Cole on Facebook. And I hope to see you real soon.
There's a lot of smoke up here. Yeah. Good way to end it. So I just wanted to start off by thanking Aaron, Lee, all the people who made this possible, the Academy. But anyhow, I didn't want to say that, and I also wanted to say I'll see you all again at Groundswell Open Mic, The Resurrection, wherever that will be at. Yeah. We'll get that going here. And then I actually was curious about, I wasn't planning on coming up here, but I thought it would be good to come up here since this is the last potential one. We'll see. And I looked at a lot of different things, and the social gospel is always something that's kind of interested me, and that's something that I'm going to kind of talk about here in a minute. But other things that kind of fascinate me too are imagery. Like if you look at this, the Hawkeyes, everybody knows where this location is. This is Hawkeye country. This is the team. People worship sports. You know, it's a much more sports-oriented culture our society is than arts. You know, people would rather shotgun a 12-pack and watch a bunch of guys beat the shit out of each other playing a football game, especially if it's in Florida and it's an Iowa winter. I totally understand that, but that seems to be more of a cultural thing, so it's kind of fitting that I have this shirt on, because this was not planned for that. I just kind of had a Hawkeye shirt today. But that is kind of my rambling there. This group, Groundswell, is our organization, and Matthew 25 is the overall body of it. And I actually found some different Bible verses. It starts off weird, but it gets a lot better. So the first one is, at the time the kingdom of heaven will be like 10 virgins who took their lamps and went out to meet the bridegroom. That sounds pretty trippy. You know, it sounds like it could be like, and then there were 72 virgins, and then, you know, I'm like, where the hell is this going? So when I read the first one, I'm going to cut to the chase a little bit. The next verse that I liked is Matthew 25:15, because it never specifies, we're just Matthew 25, but if you base it on that, you think it's a brothel or something if it's, you know, just the first verse. So I'm glad that we're more inclusive with the verses. The next one here, 25:15, each according to his ability, then he went on his journey. And now it's kind of weird taken out of context, and it almost sounds like a Marxist one, to each his own and to each his ability. But I really think that's fitting that it says each according to his ability, and that they try to set people up for success, and they try to raise all boats. And I really think that's more where the ideology of Matthew 25 is targeted. And then this is kind of the closer of it. I'm not going to do an hour sermon and start saying, you're going to hell. You're going to find the righteous path through me. I'm not doing a prosperity gospel. I could. I think you guys would like it. And I should say, you know, if you want true salvation, you will buy me a brand new Cadillac car. For that is what the voices in my head said, and that is what your generous donation shall provide. But I'll stay on focus here and, you know, get back to the actual thing. Anyhow, going back to Matthew 25:35. For I was hungry, and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty, or it said, hold on. I was hungry, and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger, and you invited me in. I was a stranger, sorry, my phone's messing up a bit. I was a stranger and you did not invite me in. I needed clothes and you did not clothe me. I was sick and in prison and you did not look after me. They will answer, Lord, when did we see you hungry or thirsty or a stranger or needing clothes or sick or in prison and did not help you out? He will reply, I tell you the truth, whenever you did not do for one of the least of these, you did not do for me. Then they will go away to eternal punishment, but the righteous to eternal life. So I think that social gospel message of paying it forward with the meals, having an open, inclusive community that we've had here with the open mics were really important and kind of beneficial for the community here. And I think that this has been good, and I really enjoyed it. It's what? Yeah, hopefully, because I feel like in the summer there's the JCs. I'm also a member of the JCs, and they do stuff here with booze and whatever. And I think logistically, I can see how it's kind of a competing, the battle of events on a Friday night, you know. And I'm glad that there's a space that doesn't have booze, that is more accepting and open to a lot of people, because, you know, anybody can get hammered at a bar. You can go to find one anywhere in a neighborhood, but to find a space like this is quite a bit different. The last thing, because you guys know I always love participatory art and audience participation, even though I can't see any of you, I just see smoke and a blur. So it's a great look from here. I have the perfect closing song for us, okay? How many of you guys like Mr. Rogers?
I love Mr. Rogers.
Here we go. Okay. So this is what I want to end it with. I think you guys know the song. You can kind of sing along. You ready? You ready?
Oh, yeah.
It's such a good feeling to know you're alive. It's such a happy feeling. The feeling inside to know you'll wake up ready to say, I think I'll make a snappy new day. It's such a good feeling, a very good feeling. The feeling you know that I'll be back when the day is new, and I'll have more ideas for you, and we'll have things we'll want to talk about. I will too. I like the background from you guys too. I guess I should have printed it off or handed it out.
I forgot that one, man.
But that's when I was Googling, I was like, what is the ending of Mr. Rogers? And that was the ending of it. I kind of remember it. I don't have the sweater. I wasn't able to change the shoes, but that was kind of my intent that if this is it, then, you know, it went out with kind of a bang, I guess you'd say. But I think that's about it. Thank you, guys.